So there you go, guys. Plenty running off over there into the rough, as you can see. And there's still way out there. I ain't seen this many out on here. I don't think that's roe. That's got to be fallow. That has got to be fallow. You never see that many roe together. Not round these parts. They've got nowhere to go. They can't go out there. That's a road up there, for Christ's sake. Right, guys. Hello and welcome back to Moocher 73. I've just rode over to Deer Hill on my mountain bike. It's not far from where I live, just literally across the road and across a couple of fields. And as I'm riding over here, usually we only see a few roe deer, maximum of 9 when it's like the mating season. Now, as I've rode over from over here, there's a big herd of deer out there, possibly 20, 25, I don't know, say 20. Now, they look like fallow deer to be in a herd of such size here. Anyway, I've got the Mark II Crusader kit with me. I'm going to get a brew on. Just going to fire her up there, get a brew on. And who knows? Who knows? Them deer might come right in here behind us. So I'll keep my gob down, get my cigarette finished. We'll sit here, have a cup of brew. Brew, by the way, it's all about getting out. Just getting out. You ain't got to be out in the woods. You ain't got to be camping. It's about acknowledging, right, mental health awareness. We're all a little bit like that sometimes. And this lockdown, the big L, so some people are calling it on YouTube, it ain't doing none of us any favours really, guys, is it, you know? So, yeah, here's to mental health. Here's to all those who are suffering. Let's get this cup of Rosie Lee on the go. And we'll see what pops up in the background. You never know. We might be lucky. Might get them come right in. Obviously, with the smell of the cigarette and that, everyone's going to be saying, no, it's not possible. But I know quite a lot more about deer than your average person. And I was once told, oh, you shouldn't be out there drinking from a big bottle of wine in the sun. I was sitting on some fields over the other side here with my woman. And some guy said, you're not going to see any hairs. You won't see it because of the reflection of the sun on the light of the bottle. Well, let me tell you something. Here's the short-sighted. That day, we had a hare come into about 11, 12 foot away from us, hopping down the path towards us. And yeah, maybe with this smoke, hopefully it's going that way, so it won't be on their noses when they're coming this way. Let's get this brew up. Oh, and by the way, like I say, I'm on the side of a hill, so the ground's very, very wonky. Let's try this Crusader kit out for the first time. So, that's boiling away. I need to get myself a lid for it. I'm going to crouch myself down, but I'm trying not to stay out of view too much. Get me shining nut in here. But yeah, they was coming round from this side. And cigarette's going that way now, but I'm nearly finished anyway. So I'll get this put out. And an important thing. A lot of people out there doing bushcraft, especially people that just go out in the countryside, right? Us guys live by no trace. We don't leave nothing behind. Look, you people out there who are dropping litter in the countryside, pick your trash up, take it home with you. Animals can get their heads stuck in things. They can end up dying. Don't make something suffer because of your ignorance. Here we go. ashtray. Take it with you. I don't know about these things. Apparently these are liquid, they're gel blocks. Fire Dragon gel blocks. They're meant to burn for 8 minutes. Well, I'm not timing it. I just want to know if it does my brew. Sometimes, like I say, and I say it on my Instagram and I've said it on my Facebook, sometimes you go out, you cannot have a fire. You know, you can be in places like I am now, you can't be lighting up a fire to get a brew on. Sometimes it's too cold to even want to muck about with sticks and put them in a little firebox and so, you know. So having one of these Crusader, BCB Crusader Mark II kit or a Mark 1, not much really difference in the pair of them. Having one of them is an ideal bit of kit. Mine's out on its first test today, and we'll see how it's going in a little while. The water's starting to get hot anyway. And yeah, if I keep talking, if I keep too loud, obviously, that's going to spook them more than anything from coming in. There's been a lot of things going around out here, dog walkers and stuff out on the fields. But they did do a big loop round out on the field out there. They headed towards the road and down towards Lich, the main town here. But obviously they work out they can't go that way. So 9 times out of 10, like most deer, they do a big loop. They do a big loop. Roe deer are particularly speciality of the roe deer. So a dog chases a roe deer. A clever dog won't stick on that roe deer and follow it wherever. A clever dog will wait, because that roe deer will do a full circle and come back to where it started. Who knows? We might get greeted with some. Anyway, seems like I'm getting some steam in here now, so I'm going to get this brew done. Hopefully, going to have myself a nice cup of Rosy Lee out here in the field. Yeah, getting a few bubbles coming in the bottom. I've got to, obviously, I'm going to have to get myself a metal lid to go on the top of my cup. It'll help it brew quicker, help me boil water and everything a bit quicker. So, you know, every little bonus you can make, and you know, make yourself a little bit more comfortable, get a brew done quicker, especially if you're out in the cold. Fortunate for me today, it's around about 18 degrees. I'm just starting a regatta body warmer, Bundeswehr Deutsches t-shirt, and from the Bundeswehr German army. And I'm just out here chilling, like I say. Come through on my bike. Had a shock seeing all them out there. I must say, I did have a shock seeing that many. It's funny. Sabina said to me the other day, she said, yeah, she see 5 and then she see another big load. I thought, yeah, all right, you've seen 9 deer. Nah, there's definitely more than 9 deer running around on here now. I've seen it with my own eyes. Perry moles, you would have loved to have seen it earlier on, mate. You would have loved it. Anyway, let's get this Rosy Lee done. Come on. Obviously, I still keep looking out that way to see if I can see anything down on the low fields heading. I'll come round here one moment. See if that's locked. Yep, right. Turn you away for a minute. They was down through the trees over here, out in the field. They run that way out towards the new big warehouse they're putting in. They run over this way. And then I lost them out here behind these trees where the tree stump's standing up a bit. They might come in over here. They might come in. Anyway. All we can do is wait. If not, in a moment, I'll get my cup of tea done. And we're we'll go out, I'll walk up the hill this side, and I'll go and have a look from up on the top. I'll set the tripod back up there, and we'll have a little look from there. But first off, anyway, first off, a cup of tea, you know. I should have my hat on because, like, in this sun, obviously, my head's reflecting, my glasses are reflecting, everything's reflecting on me. I'm like a beacon of don't come this way, you know. It was just so amazing for me to see that many. Oh, sun, it's nice. You won't believe it. Last weekend I had -14. -14 during the week when I was riding to work. 6 o'clock in the morning, -14. And there today, old current buns blessed me. We're up to 18 grad, 18 Celsius. I don't know that in Fahrenheit. I'll leave that one for you Americans. If any of you Americans start watching, if you want to get on your Google and convert your Fahrenheit to your Celsius, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just such an amazing place, you know. When you just go, you know, not far from my house, not far at all. Didn't really, you know, need a bike. Usually when I walk over here, I'll bring Tessa, I'll bring She Devil with me, and I'll just have a little walk out over here. But I thought, you know, I'll have a ride out today. Well, the brew's definitely getting on. He's getting plenty more bubbles in there. Might just have to get the tea done. Have a little slip off down the track, down the bottom through here, and have a look out. You know, obviously I don't want to break the cover if I go out down that way, because they'll see me straight away. So I might have to put my regatta fleece on in a moment. Stick my woolly hat on. I know it's nice and warm, but like anything to stop the old bald head shining on them, they'll pick that up, no problems. Well, if that was 8 minutes, and that's meant to have boiled a brew, that's tea. That's definitely enough for a tea. But that's all that gel block is. That's all that gel block is. 8 minutes. That's all you got. It's certainly hot enough for a cup of tea, but like, honestly, you need to go through 2 of them. Probably 2 of them to do a boil in the bag meal or whatever. I don't know how these combat boys, these British Army, are using them these days. Just to me, it just seemed enough to get a hot brew down your neck. I needed that pinging like an hole in the head, didn't I, while I'm filming? Quality. You know what, right? It's bad enough, yeah? It's bad enough that this camera on Samsung, I was reading up the other day, on these Samsung phones, is always on autofocus. So if I move about, it starts bopping. I've been in my settings, I've had a little nosy. I can't find nothing to stop the autofocus. So if any of you guys out there, right, watching me, Any of you guys out there have got a solution apart from Yano smashing phone up? Right? Any of you guys out there come up with a dynamite solution? Just hit me up on Instagram, Moocher73. The Moocher73 on Instagram. Don't worry, that will be coming home with me as well. Don't want nobody crying. You might take your cigarette butt home, but what about your tea bag? Everything comes home. Leave no trace. Anyway, here we go. Cuppa Rosie. Here's to mental health awareness, you know. Got a few mates that suffer from a few things, you know. Some are bad, like through heavy drug abuse, and some's depression, some's PTSD. It's crazy, you know. You think you're alright one day, and then the next day you could be really ill, depressed, feel like you got no friends, even when all your friends are around you and stuff like that. It's crazy what the mind can do to you. It's always nice just to get out and the woods, and it's funny, there's not even no birds calling round here at the moment, but you know, it's nice. Just bring yourself back. It's healing out here, you know that. People think we're mad, you know. We are, but no, people think we're mad because like we slip off out into the woods, we slip off out into the fields and stuff like that. But the fact is, right, we wasn't born in a concrete jungle. We was born out here in nature. People forget that. People really do. The world's too busy. It's too busy. Everybody's trying to, I don't know, really, like this hierarchy thing, and it goes, yeah, hierarchies through nature, I understand that, but like, you know, you're climbing to achieve what? What are you trying to achieve in life? Tell me. Let me know, guys, because like, we're born, we bust ourselves, make our hands bleed to work. For what? To pay out for an expensive chipboard box to go in a hole. Something ain't right. It's not bad brewing, that. It's a crow. There was a couple of couple of jays in here earlier on. There was also a couple of ravens calling earlier. They flew over this way. Obviously they ain't plotted up on this hill. They might have gone over to the hill where the badger set is. But yeah, it's nice out here. I know, alright. They've stuck this great big dirty warehouse over here at the end of Lich. Not really far from the village. But unless you really come out on this side of the fields, over on the other side where we live, the other side of the road over there, it don't bother us. But yeah, looking from here, it's an eyesore. It's terrible. Get a lot more what do we call it there? Light pollution. We get a lot more light pollution through this here. Anyway, I'm gonna have another cigarette. I'm gonna have this brew. Drinking that old stainless steel. I tell you, reminds you of some stuff from back in the day. Oh, back in the day when I was your age. What a load of old cod. Listen, I'm gonna get this brew down my neck, right? JJ Outdoors, straight away, fella. Feeling ya. Good video. Great. Supporters on my channel, loving yous. Alright, I'm only 27, 28 of yes, but better than nothing for starting off. A few videos up, you know. I'm gonna do some point I'm gonna do a video on how to make yourself a cooler, predator cooler. Now this predator cooler, I've used it certain times a year. It even calls the road deer out the woods across the road, right? So if you got a decent camera, I'm just on my phone, but if you've got a decent camera, one of these coolers is so easy to make. All you need's a tin lid. Yeah, that's all you need is a tin lid. Pair of wire, not wire cutters, but like tin snips, whatever, so you can cut it out. It's about, if I remember rightly, it's something like 27mm across by 30 something long. I'll put one up. I'll draw one out. I'll mark one up. I'll get a video up done of it. I was gonna go out and do a camp this weekend as well, but like the woman's decided that, well, the family's decided that it's our turn to plan the route for a hike tomorrow, and I wasn't feeling going out camping, waking up a hammock today, or putting up my Bundeswehr pup tent or anything like that, and camping the night and going home and having to do a hike around the woodland out round this way over towards Hungen and Villingen where I work over that way, you know. So I see JJ Outdoors, he done a good little video on mental health, and apparently there's quite a few guys doing it there about getting out, just doing a brew and you know, acknowledging it. Got to acknowledge it, guys. You got to, you know. And I'll tell you the truth, right? The medicine messes you up worse. Get addicted to that. I don't know who this is riding around. I think he's a quad out here. It's probably the landowner come and give me a bollocking. He's just behind just now. Can't see him. He's probably looking for me. Wonder what the hell I'm up to. Wondering what the hell I'm up to, eh? Everybody's wondering what the hell I'm up to. yeah. Anyway, as I say, like mental health, medicine. Couple of arse wipes on bikes. You know, this is a nature. This hill is a nature reserve. I don't know what these bellends are doing on here. Times like this, I wish I had a catapult in my pocket because I'll whack one of them with a 10mm and I wouldn't even know where the kit come from. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Meditation works better than medicine. Get outdoors. Mental health. Stay lucky. I'll take a pop down here and I'll set up again in a little while and see if I can get you any footage of these deer anyway. Video done for now. We'll see. I'll come back. I want to see what these bellends are doing. So guys, I had a little mooch around over the bottom of the hill and had a look out over that side. They've moved on the deer, the fallow deer. I've come over the top of the hill now. I've left my mountain bike over there. I've packed down my brew kit. It's all back in my rucksack. BCB, I will tell you now, lovely little bit of kit. Does a brew bang on. Problem with it is you're definitely going to go through a few of them fuel blocks like no tomorrow if you're going to do something big in a boil in a bag or so. If you're doing a ready meal, you know what I mean? You're going to need to rehydrate it. It's definitely 2 of them blocks. Anyway, just sitting down here off of that double track running at the top of that tree line over here. There's a hare squatted up. I see it run down as I come over the top of this hill. I see it run down. He see the cranes take off and he's sat there. And then there's something else moving in, so I presume that's another hare out there coming in out on the back. So that's the 2 hares. I don't know if you can get them. I don't know, not on my phone, if I can bring them in. But there's one sitting out on the back. There's one sitting right out there. And the other one's down here by the track. I don't know if I was in the way when that one started running out there. But yeah, there's 2. One down by the track and the one up behind it. There it goes. Top one's moving there, the one at the back is on the move again a bit. The other one's still feeding down the lower down there by the track line. And I'll just give you a quick shifty round here. I'm on the other side of the deer hill. That's a big fire going on over here. I don't know what all that's about up in the woods. What the hell? Anyway, yep. Oh my days. Now look who's on the move, guys. I said they'd be back. What we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of them. There was more than that earlier. I don't know where the others are. They obviously waited until the hares move. They're down by the track. I've lost him there. He's in the middle. There they go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, definitely the 10 there. The others might be over there, gone over to the Badger's Hill as well. They're standing. They don't like being out in the open. I'm shining like a good one here, guys. You know, I'm shining out like a good one. Into that sunlight, so, you know. Shining like a good one, but there you go. There's some deer for you. They're moving up the back. They really don't know what to do. Sitting at the bottom of that little line of apple trees over the back there. Anyway, listen guys, right. Thank you very much. Moocher73. Subscribe, like, and I'll be out with you again shortly. Peace, one love, all that hippie stuff. I'm gone. Thank you guys. Here you go. Would you believe it? Right out over the back towards the building out here. There's the rest of them. There's plenty out here. I can hear that crane as well. I don't know where that is. But here you go. I don't know what's going on. We're surrounded by deer out here. I love it. Anyway, Moocher73 again. There you go, guys. Look. Everything's going on out here, people. There go your cranes. 8 cranes. Big herd of deer over there. Over the back of Deer Hill. You're lucky enough to see the other video. You would have seen them as well. But 10 over there. 2 hares. See? Just behind here. Behind these. That's where I live. All this all on my doorstep. I'm done. Moocher73.